Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Julie with Bookshelf by Julie. We're doing it again. The 100-day challenge, and today we're working on day 75. That is quite a milestone, guys. Thank you for hanging in there with me, for watching my videos, and for all the likes and the comments. I appreciate them more than you know. And just hanging out with me. It's awesome. Today we're working in our forest journal, and we're going to go pretty much step by step so that this will be easy for everybody to do. Even if you're a beginner, this is going to be super simple. Last time we just made a belly band flip out, right? This time we're going to make a flip out. The belly band is going to be a slider. So, there's that. Okay, let me put some of this aside and we'll come back to it. Sliders are fun to make, and they're really easy once you get the hang of it, you know. This is going to be our slider. So I just put some lace behind the little prickly. These are our pieces, okay? Now, the belly band part is 7 inches by 6 inches wide. This is the width. It's 7 inches tall. That's what I needed for the space I'm working with. You can use any measurements you want. Just make sure you've got enough room to wrap it around itself. Now on this one, I didn't put a gusset on the top or the bottom. I'm going to leave the top open. No, that's the plan. Unless I forget and then you go, oh. But no, I'm going to leave the top open. Okay, so first thing we need to do is cut that out, because if we mess that up, then I've got to go cut another piece. So let's do that first. I'm going to just use a craft knife type thing and a ruler. That's the easiest way to do it. Try to keep it straight, right? Doing this on video gets a little complicated, but we'll try to keep it as not complicated as possible. Okay, and then we're going to move over just a smidge and do that same line. Okay, and hopefully we've got enough space in there now to put our slider through, right? Pretty simple. We can take that little smidge out. Yep. When you're taking just the tiniest bit out, it kind of can get a little bit fiddly, but it's not bad. Just work with it and it'll be fine. Okay. Now that we've got our slider, our next part is to make the actual thing that slides, right? Okay. Excuse me. I'm gonna get my scissors. I don't want that to be rough on the slide. So let's take that out. Yeah, you just want a little bitty gap. It can be a millimeter. I wouldn't put it too wide, but a little bit of width is okay. All right, now get that out of the way. Okay, just that, right? Just that. I think that's the top. Or is, yeah, that's the top. Yes, that's the top. That's what we're going with. Okay. Excuse me. Give the silicone mat back, because next part's just gluing and such and such and such. Okay, so we've got that. This, I'm going to use this to cover the back because, like I said, I'm going to leave the top open, And I just want to cover this over where the slider is so that when I put something in there, it's not going to catch on the slider. I hope that makes sense. Now, if you don't want to leave yours open, just don't do it. Just it's fine. This piece is 4 inches by 1/2 inch. Okay? That's just, you can make this any size you want. It's just what I do. Yeah, this is the slider tab. I call it a slider tab. All right, you just fold it in half and then fold it in half again, right? That's easy. Half and half, right? Okay, now, yep, if you can hold on to it, it's easy. Now you're going to go ahead and fold that in and fold that in, okay? You want it to be easy to work with, all right? So, as you fold that in, you want this to come in and fold back. This to come in and fold back, okay? I may have made that a little too wide. Let me see. Yep, that's too wide. I need it to be to where it's gonna fit in there because I'm gonna cover it. You don't generally have to be too complicated with this, but since I'm gonna cover it, I want it to be just where it'll be in there and not have a problem. Okay. It's just paper, guys. You can fold it and refold it and refold it again if you so need to. Okay, so that part is going to be the inside part. It's going to be behind the slider, like so, right? And it'll slide up and down. Okay, pretty simple, guys, pretty simple. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and glue that part together as soon as I find my glue and get that part out of the way, off the tables, taken care of, right? Okay, there you go. These are not hard to make, guys. They're I needed to adjust because of my backer, but other than that, I mean, you're just folding it to where you've got something that you're going to stick through there. Once you stick it through here, none of this little slider thingy is going to be seen. It's just not. So then you stick it through your slide, your hole there, and then you're going to fold it back on itself again, okay? Like so. Once you do that, then you're ready to put your slide, whatever you're going to slide up and down on there, okay? So let's go ahead and do that. You do have to be careful with putting your glue. You don't want it to squidge out and get into your places you don't want it to get into. This just creates a platform to sit your slidey thing on. See? Then it'll slide. These are fun. They're easy too. I should do them more often. Now, I made a template in the Hometown Journal Kit that works really well to, you know, just, you can do it from that if you have that kit. If you don't have the kit, then, you know, do it from this. We can always do stuff, right? We can do stuff. We're crafters. We're crafty. Okay, now I said that was the top, so we're going to put this on here, sort of center it up, sort of, and give that a minute to grab. I do want it to be straight, so let's make sure we've got it straight. Okay, pretty simple, huh? I don't want to slide it until I get, you know, I know it's got a good grab, but that's super simple and easy to do that. And then you're going to just close it up. Okay, let's give it a slide and make sure Yep, it's sliding pretty good. Okay. Now, you've got it on there. It's not going anywhere. It's through that slide. It's, you know, that's the way it is. Okay. So, the next part of what we want to do is close this up after we put our backer on. So, we want to put this on there, just gluing around the edges so that we've got room for that to still slide up and down. If it doesn't slide up and down, I would be sad. I could make this, I mean, it's plenty wide enough, isn't it? I could make it wider. I don't want it to get in its way, get in its own way or something. Let me make it a little bit wider, just because, hey, I could use that whole piece. That would work, right? Okay, I can do that. I'm just going to use the glue just to put it down on the edges, because I don't want it down on the middle for sure, right? Okay. The other one probably would have worked, but I'm just, you know, me and my safety issues. My security issues, right? I don't want it to be, you know, having troubles. So, let's put it on there. Glue that down. And that for sure, because that's the top that we don't want anything to snag on. Yep. Okay. Now let's see. I don't want to make, yep, it's going to slide just fine. Up and down. There you go. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so now we've got a backer on there. It's time to close it up. That's pretty cool. It's kind of fun, guys, just to do something that's a little different. And you can decorate this up. There's a lot of fussy cuts in the thing that I'll probably put some on here, but just saying. Okay, so let's go ahead and close this up. I'm going to glue along the bottom and along this side. This gives us enough room to comfortably put a tall bookmark type tag in here, which will happen more towards the end of the, you know, making the journal. So, you know what I mean? Right now I'm just in making the pages in sort of construction mode, right? Construction mode. Okay. Now, there. We've got our element together. Okay. But yeah, if you've got the Hometown Journal Kit, you've got a template in there that goes with the Hometown Journal Kit. And there you go. Very large, tall pocket there. It's kind of a sneaky one because, you know. Okay. Now, we'll pull our journal back in. And you can see it's going to sit here. But before I do that, I want to put lace in behind this belly band. So, I'm going to pause and do that so that the video doesn't get too long and you don't hear too much elevator music. You know, that kind of thing. So, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. It's laced. So now we're going to do is just put the belly band on, right? And then we'll put that pocket in. Because, yeah, it's a flip out, but it's also a pocket. So, we're just going to put this across here, like so. This across here, like so. It's just a fun little interactive element that you can put in any journal, really. It's simple and easy. And really, we should do it more often. It's fun to have that in a journal. I probably should put one of these in the puppy journal or something. I'll have to think about that. Okay. Where could I put something like that? I don't know. Anyways, we'll get this lined up and straight on that flip out, and then we'll put the other part down. Better safe than sorry. I don't like to sabotage myself, so let's do it this way. Okay. Yep, we're doing it. I'm just making sure I've got it right side up. It's a thing, right? Okay. So, right here, centered on here, like so, without sticking my head in the camera. I try real hard not to do that. It's a thing. Okay. So now, I'm going to give that a good roll so it gets good pressure and good adhesion. I don't want it to let go because it is a belly band, right? So, yeah. All right, let's get the bottom part on. I can get that off. Okay. My glue's still a little bit wet where I put the lace on, but I think it'll be fine. Okay. Now making sure it's straight. Yep. Okay. Give that a good roll. But yeah, I think when I get closer to the finishing up part, I'll probably do some of the fussy cuts. You've got a nice belly band there. You've got a big, nice, tall pocket here. So that's really cool. And this is going to be a pocket when I put it down. I haven't done the Velcro yet. Oh, you know, sometimes you think you're ready and you got everything ready and it's all done and all that. And then it's not. So, yeah. And you can have this at the top or the bottom or the middle or the whatever. I mean, it's, you know, it's nice where it is. Okay. So, let me get that narrow tape somewhere in here. I have it in here. You just have to pick up several of them before you get to the right one, right? Okay. This is the one we're going to do. So, this is going to be the pocket, right? This is going to be the pocket that opens up, so don't tape there. I'm just telling myself, guys. I have to talk to myself. Sometimes I have to straighten myself out. It's a thing. I have conversations with myself. I'm not nuts. I just, you know, maybe I am. I don't know. I'm sitting here talking to myself now. No, I'm talking to you guys. You're here with me, and we're having a fun, crafty session. So, and it's fun. Okay, now we're going to put this, let me give it a good squidge down. Okay, like so. Like so. And now we'll take this off. Take the backing off of the tape. And get this pocket in there. I'm liking the way this is coming out. I really am. I think every time I use the Stamperia Forest, I do something different with it. It's the thing. I've used it several times, so it's a thing, but it's a fun thing. Yep. So, all right. Let's get this on here as straight as possible, right? As straight as possible, with just about as much border around as everywhere else, right? Now, it doesn't have to be perfect, guys. You don't have to put it down perfect every time and all that stuff. And the more you do this kind of thing, the easier it gets. It's just a thing, right? The easier it gets. Okay. We've got to do our Velcro, so we may as well do it, huh? Okay. I'm gonna do since I didn't have it pulled off to do, I'm going to sit it by itself though. So if I can find, oh, I'll put my little brush back. Excuse me, now I have to reach for that. I'm just going to do this one because this works for this particular color. It's not very dark, so we're going to use this one. Yep, that's what we're going to do. We're just going to put it on here. Cool, huh? Now, it may be still a little bit wet, but I'm going to do it anyways because that's what I'm doing. Okay. I'm going to put this right here. Oh, it's going on the leaf. Okay. Give that a squash. Yeah, it's a little wet still, but that's okay. Now we need our roughy because we did our fluffy. So we're going to do our roughy. Oh, not that way. We're going to do it this way. So have it lined up and then just press it down. And it'll dry on its own. I'm not going to worry about it. I am not going to worry. I will clean this later after the video because these things can last a really long time. I've had them for an age and a day. You just have to clean them. It's a thing. Okay, so we've got that. We've got our slider. We've got our belly band on here. We've got our pocket up here. This is a very interactive little element. Belly band, and we've got our big pocket in there. And this flips out. How cool is that, right? Yeah. Nice. Slide. And there you go. Super fun and easy. Like I said, step by step, inch by inch, it's a cinch. Remember? We did this step by step, just making our little foldy thing, cutting our little slot in there. Super simple and easy, right? Now, I will put the measurements that I use for this down in the description box. But you can make them any size, guys. You don't have to, you don't have to do it exactly like this. If you've got that template from the Hometown Journal kit, then you're good. Because it would fit here too. So, anyways, all right, let's see. Let's mark this off. We have really hit a milestone today, guys. 75 done. We're starting on our last block of our 100-day challenge. Next video. This one, we're finishing up this block. Okay. Pretty cool. I'm liking it. I really am. This is a beautiful little journal. It's coming together great. We've got a signature to do still. We've got 2 more pages to make pretty. I've got plans. I do. I really do. So, yep. We've got, every page has a flip out and the big pocket. So, and other elements that are interactive. Tuck spots here, sneaky pocket in behind here, and then over here, these are side loading pockets. So, and then that's the big pocket, and then that's the flip out. I don't know. I think I'm liking it. We've got our signature to do, and we've got 2 more pages. This has been a fun journal. Fun journal. Okay, day 75, done. You guys take care. Please like and subscribe. Pretty please. Thanks for watching. TTFN.